Oh, fuck. This is not an episode of Got Faded Japan. It's a supplement. Basically, what's happening right now, Maddie B is having a show right now in Tokyo, and I am in motherfucking Osaka. And when I come to Osaka, there's only one place I come to. I come to Space Station. And here I am now in Space Station. And, Matt, thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you very much for coming, Johnny.
Alright, so Matt, you are the owner of Space Station.
Correct.
Good!
Yes.
I'm glad you said that.
You did your research.
Because if you didn't say that, I'd be like, oh shit. Well, thanks for the free beers.
Fact checking.
So, alright, this is Space Station, and basically, okay, so I know what Space Station is, you know what Space Station
Yes.
is, they know what Space Station
That's
is,
correct.
But all the people that are like listening and watching and whatnot, what is Space Station?
I'm glad you asked, Johnny.
I'm glad I did too. I didn't ask, but
So, yeah, Space Station is a video game bar. And what does that mean, right? It's it's a place
video
where
game.
Right. I mean, it's almost self-explanatory. You just come and play video games and drink alcohol or soft drinks. It's a bar with video games.
It's a bar with video games.
Yes.
Dude, okay, first off, who the fuck does not like video games? Everybody likes video games.
Nobody I
Kids
care
like
to
video games.
associate with it.
Absolutely. So everybody loves video games and shit, and fucking so you come in, you play video games, and fucking you drink. That is fucking awesome. It's like fucking like it's kind of like being in college minus all the other stuff. I mean textbooks.
Right, you don't have to study. It's good.
It is good. It is good and stuff. And actually, this place here is so amazing on so many different levels because when you think of video game bar, you think of like basically like an arcade. But this place here is more very cozy. I mean, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like you've got monitors all over the place. And you don't only have like new games, but you've got the classic. You got the classic. You got like fucking like new games and stuff. You got everything here.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Like, video game bars in the U.S., they're really cropping up all over the place, and often they take the form of a barcade. Like you just said, a bar
like it.
with an arcade. In fact, one of the first ones was called Barcade. I think it's in New York. It's called Barcade.
I thought this was the first one.
Well, you'd be mistaken. It is a few firsts. This bar is a few firsts. It's the first foreign-owned video game bar in Japan.
Awesome.
And it is basically, I'm very proud of this fact, it's the first video game bar in Japan without any kind of cover charge. Right? I'm really proud of that. So, there's like 3 dozen video game bars throughout Japan now, I would say.
Are you fucking serious? Well, this is the only one I know, and this is the only one you should go to. Alright?
Well
there's
said.
like there's one in Tokyo and stuff, and I had a friend take pictures and stuff, and it looked like somebody's house. Like the carpet is all fucked up and shit, there's a cat in there pissing. I was like, what the fuck? It's somebody's house, like some guy's like charging people to come to his house and play video games and shit like that, and he's calling it a bar. Fuck that. No, this is a real deal. And I love the neon everywhere. This is awesome.
I mean, the bar is named Space Station because that was my childhood arcade. My town had one arcade, and it was called Space Station. And this was a 80s arcade, early 80s, mid 80s arcade. It's where I had all my birthday parties.
Nice.
It was very darkly lit. It was very dark and neon lit. So when I designed this place, I wanted the lighting to be dark. And in lieu of neon, it's LED nowadays, right?
Yeah.
It creates basically the same effect. So that's what I was going for.
Well, fucking dude, I love it, dude. Like the first time I came in here, and dude, I was just like, Tron! Dude, it was great, dude. Oh man, but I mean, not the new Tron, the old Tron. The old Tron was pretty cool and shit, from what I remember anyway. But yeah, dude, that was pretty fucking sweet. So how long has this bar been open?
It'll be 4 years in April. And it's February right now. So yeah, 4 years in April.
Jesus, man, that's a long time. How did this bar get started? I mean, did you take it over? Did you start it originally, or did you do something else and then you started this bar or something? Or
sure, my story, my history with Japan is my work history with Japan started in 2006 when I got on the JET program. Your viewers, some of them I assume, are aware of the JET program, yeah? So for 2 years I was teaching English on the JET program, and then I quit so I could move into a city. I loved my JET job.
Yeah.
The only drawback was, like a lot of people already know, you're often placed in the countryside.
Yeah.
And I had a great time there. I really liked it. But I quit so I could move into a city. After I moved, I chose Osaka City, obviously. And then I taught English for another 3 years. through a dispatcher, and then yes, I opened this bar, and soon thereafter quit my English teaching job. What does it look like this with fire?
Awesome, awesome. How did you come up with this bar? Like, I mean, did you work at another bar, get experience, and then just start this bar, or did you just say, "Fuck it, I'm starting a bar"?
There was one at the time. This was like 2010. There was one video game bar in existence in this area, Minami, the south part of Osaka. One video game bar in Osaka called Continue. Bigger voice, like
yeah.
Oh my God, Aladdin.
There was one video game bar in Osaka already called Continue, and I was a customer there. It was really great, and I kind of wanted to work there, and I half jokingly asked, but it's cool they didn't take me on, I really don't care, but I really like Bar Continue, but I thought I could do a bar that appealed even more to me. They pushed a lot of my buttons, they covered a lot of bases, but I had ideas for other things I wanted to do. Once I got into my head that I wanted to open a bar, I actually got a bartending job first, while I was still teaching English.
Yeah.
At Kulaban, no less. So I worked at Kulaban for a little while. I worked at another bar called LNL for 10 months. And just regular bars, foreign-owned bars. And then I started shopping around with a real estate agent for a space, and then opened my own place.
How did you come up with the video game theme? Just because, like, did you grow up with video games? You just love video games? Like, fuck it, I love video games. I'm gonna put, like, that with something else I love, beer, and then, like, put the two together and shit and fucking home run?
Well, let's see. To be completely honest with you, Johnny, I had my first drink when I was 25. Kinda. Yeah,
Whoa.
Not exactly. That's not really true, viewers. My first drink was actually at 17, which is still kind of late, in a way,
My
in the
dad got
U.S.
me drunk when I was like 12.
Wow, it sounds like you have an awesome dad.
No, yeah, he's great.
Well, so when I started college at 17, I went to these fraternity get-togethers.
Where'd you go to college?
Towson University in Maryland.
Oh, Maryland, no kidding.
Yeah. So that's where I had my first taste of beer, and it was awful, and I literally dumped it down the sink. It was undrinkable.
Hey, you probably shouldn't say that.
I shouldn't. You can edit that all out, right?
We don't need anything.
No, jeez.
No, we don't.
It's all on the record.
Whatever happens, happens in this show.
But what I'm getting at is, it tasted so bad that it turned me off to alcohol altogether until I was well out of college at 25 or so, where I discovered other booze. And then in hindsight,
fuck this Budweiser shit.
And then in hindsight, I realized now what happened. Like I said, I was given the cheapest swill.
Yeah.
I still don't like beer that much, but it's.
I get insulted when you
But at the time, I was just drinking the cheapest stuff without knowing it.
Yeah.
I turned off the beer, finally rediscovered it when I was 25, and I started drinking a little.
Yeah.
But as you might imagine, I have never drank so much as after opening this place.
Well,
And the drinking really started for me.
and then the party started.
But even now, it's still video games are the priority in my life, and for this bar. I mean, we have a lot of offerings, but to be honest, the alcohol is not the focus per se. Like, we don't have, like, in my own opinion, a very impressive shelf. We have a standard shelf. A few interesting things, and of course, video game themed drinks.
Video game themed drinks. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Okay, what are your video game What are your video game themed drinks?
Okay.
Say that.
Well, I can
motherfucker.
read the menu right from here. They're demarked with a star, and
All right,
that's what that symbol is.
The King Graham.
King Graham, yes, Johnny. Quick quiz. Do
Okay.
you know what game that's from?
King Graham. Oh,
Yes.
dude, that's obviously from a game from. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Nintendo. Fuck, dude, I don't know.
Viewers, can you ring in now? Okay,
We're not live.
King Graham is one of our video game themed drinks, yes, and it's referencing the game series King's Quest. Sierra, early, mid 80s, late 80s PC adventure game. Now, I also have a staff member named Graham.
Oh shit!
And he invented the drink. So there's two meanings there. Yes, it's a video game name. King Graham is the main character of King's Quest 1.
Yes.
And Graham, my staff, invented the drink, so it all works. And that's the King Graham. It's cinnamon whiskey with ginger ale.
Cinnamon whiskey ginger ale. Oh shit, that's pretty good. Well, what's another drink?
Okay, another. I always recommend the King Graham, and then a second
King Graham sounds pretty awesome.
is Floating Peach.
Floating Peach.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Mario.
You'd be correct.
I'd be correct.
Yes.
What is a floating peach?
Floating Peach has aloe juice and peach schnapps.
It's a peach schnapps?
Yes, it's a lighter drink, but very tasty. And of course, it's referencing Peach from the Mario series. And she floats, right? That's her
Sweet! Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome!
And I'm very proud that we have aloe juice here, by the way. I imported it. I buy it online. It comes from Korea. Aloe juice makes for an interesting mixer, and that's that floating peach is mixed with
That's pretty sweet. What is the most popular like drink here that's like a video game themed drink?
Maybe the two I just mentioned, if only because when asked for a recommendation, I recommend it.
Really?
The most, yes.
That's how you sell a drink in a bar.
The most, the signature shot, the popular shot of the bar is the Hadoken, which is blueberry schnapps and spiritus, and yeah, it's the recipe's no secret, by the way. Blueberry schnapps, curacao, and spiritus, and you light it on fire, and you have to shout Hadoken before you drink it.
What the fuck, dude? Why am I not drinking this?
Yeah, we should hook him up with a Hadoken shot.
Alright. Yeah. We'll do that in a minute.
Oh, and I want to give a
shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out! We're doing shout outs, fuck it.
The Hadoken especially, and a few other video game themed drinks on the menu are thanks to Mitch at thedrunkenmoogle.com.
Chink? What, Mitch?
Mitch. His name is Mitch, and he runs a website called The Drunken Moogle. It's been going for many, many years, and it catalogs and archives video game themed drink recipes. And Space Station has gotten a lot of its recipes from the Drunken Moogle. I've met Mitch in person at Penny Arcade Expo East, PAX East.
Sweet.
And yeah, shout out to him.
Awesome. Well, shout out to that guy. Wait, is he in Japan?
No.
Okay, then fucking yeah, it's totally cool.
Irrelevant.
I'm like, you're killing your business.
Damn it.
Don't do that. And his shop is right next door. All right. So I got a lot of questions, right? Okay, in this bar and stuff. Okay, what is the most popular video game? See, I mean, obviously, if you look behind me, there's fucking like a shitload of video games. There's fucking like a million joysticks over here. There's like video games fucking everywhere that you probably will see like when we do like the credits and shit like that, whatever. But there's fucking a shitload of video games here. Which one is the most popular?
Much like the drinks, the games that end up being the most popular are the ones I recommend, or my staff recommend. Apart from what you would already assume to be popular. Of course, all the 4-player games like Mario Kart, Bomberman, GoldenEye, and so on, those are extremely popular, but I'm always recommending the game Limbo.
Limbo?
Yes, Limbo.
Limbo?
Limbo. Unrelated to the stick dance. Yep. Have you played Limbo? Do you know of Limbo, Johnny?
I'm a little too young for that game, but I do have a bad back.
Right, well, best not to play it. It came out in 2010. It's the perfect game for the bar, I feel. So I'm always recommending it to customers. Even if it's a 1-player game, yeah? And when people come in with a group of people, understandably, they want to play a group game, and I'm happy to accommodate them, of course. But I do try to recommend Limbo and see if they take to it, because 95 times out of 100, they do.
Yeah.
It's a 1-player game, but even the people watching it can get into it.
Really?
Yeah, they can all participate. Like, it's a puzzle-solving game, and the observers can be like, try this, try that. And usually people get into it. So Limbo is one of the most popular games of the world.
Hey, dude, that's pretty awesome. So Limbo, check it out, guys. Alright, awesome. Okay, alright, so have you ever... Alright, listen, when I used to play video games, I used to fucking get really fucking mad and shit, right? Like, when I used to play video games, it's like when I was in college and shit, I'm playing fucking, like, I was at James Bond, GoldenEye and shit with my roommates, and I fucking suck. So my roommate, Eddie, used to fucking kill me all the fucking time. Like, God damn it! I used to have a fucking NASA freak out every fucking day and shit, dude. That's why I'm losing my hair. Fucking, it's fucking nuts, right? So, do you ever have like massive fucking freakouts where some guys like ready to fucking like put somebody in the fucking sleeper hold or something, or like the fucking like underarm cherry or some shit? No.
Amazingly enough, that has hardly happened on my watch anyway. I'm not always, when staff are working and I'm away, maybe that happened, but no.
You're like, I'm out of here.
I never even thought about it until now, but there's no rage quitting. There's, I don't know, it can get kind of loud, exuberant. People can really get into it, as I would hope they do. But no fights have broken down here, ever. So far, so good, right?
Well, I wouldn't say fights.
If it were to happen, well, yeah, right.
I mean, fights, yeah, that's the thing. Like, dude.
No one got smashed with a glass bottle yet, but yeah. No, nothing really got out of hand. People really get into it, but no. And there's not even that much trash talking going on, to be honest with you. I don't know why.
Shut the fuck up! Are you serious?
It happens.
That's my trash talk right there. That's my trash talk.
It's fairly harmonious here.
Really?
Somehow.
Well, I've already met a couple of your like people here and stuff. They're pretty fucking awesome. So if I can, yeah. It's a brotherhood with games, man. So okay, all right. Moving forward and stuff. Okay, so all right, most games. All right, sex games. Do you have any sex games?
For example.
For example, like any sex game. Yeah, any sex game. I mean, because if you go to Akihabara in Tokyo and shit, they got fucking stores full of fucking sex games. Like fucking we had an Akihabara episode. If you fucking check it out and shit.
Okay.
And like you go in there and it's just all these sex games and shit. And the thing about the sex game is you never get laid. And if you do, it's with righty or lefty. Get it?
Okay, yes, I see what you mean. The Edo games, sex games. The majority of them are PC based. And this bar is basically a console gaming bar, even though PC gaming is a big part of my background as well. Not necessarily the sex games. I would say it if it was true, but it's not. So because PC gaming, I just don't want a keyboard and mouse in the mix here. That was a call on my part. So no sex games per se. I have an Atari 2600 behind me here.
Shut up!
And one that's famous for like Custer's Revenge, which you might be able to call
he does! Oh my god, that's the same one he said when I was a kid. Oh, that's gonna get really good for my Pac-Man question.
So yeah, just no, I don't even have Custer's Revenge for the Atari 2600, which would be novel.
Yes.
That'd be novel for customers to see. I also have an Oculus Rift here, right to your right. If you're familiar with that.
No, but yeah, it looks pretty fucking sexy.
So it's a virtual reality thing.
Not gonna stick my dick in it.
People ask me on occasion if I have any kind of sex-related virtual reality game for that. But if I did, I don't think I'd make it available in the bar. And as it happens, I don't have it.
Private.
Well, you do have a private room in the back right there with the mirror.
I was thinking of putting a
You
curtain
could
up.
put the mirror on the ceiling instead of the wall.
We tried to take that mirror down, but no, I'd have to. I like the way you think, though. I've never thought to put a mirror.
I really like that it looks like a dungeon and shit. Like all the walls are like concrete and shit. That's so Mario right there, dude.
Well, it's not another. I know it's off camera and everything, but you can see it says another castle.
Oh
the mirror
shit!
there.
Oh my god!
Which
When I
is,
look
of
at it, it
course,
must be backwards.
It must. Yes, that's correct. You're
Oh,
smart guy. That's right. If you were to look at it,
I've only had 4 beers and a shot. Right now, I still got it. I gotta redeem myself from the last episode, dude. The last episode fucking was like full rain of beers and shit for fucking 5 hours before the show even started.
Should I get us more?
Get some
Should we like cut it and edit it or whatever?
No,
So we'll
go get some
suddenly
more-
come
alright,
back
alright.
with a full drink.
Go get 2 more drinks. I gotta talk about this bar while you do that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
Run.
Works. All right.
Well, faders, I'm the only host in the whole world that makes his guests work. Welcome to my show. Now give me a beer, you son of a bitch. Well, I'm playing some Mario. No, to be honest and stuff, this bar is comfortably located in downtown Osaka. The area of this place. Hey, what is this place called? It's called American Murai. American Muru.
Amimura.
Mura! I can never say that, dude. American Mura and stuff, which basically means American Village, which is actually not really American, although they have a lot of like American like used clothes shops and stuff, but that's about it and stuff when it comes. Oh, there's a couple of American like hamburger shops, but that's about it and stuff like that. It's a really cool place to come to. There's a lot of comedians and stuff on Saturday that do like comedy stuff in a little square and stuff. It's pretty cool and stuff. So if you are down here in fucking Osaka, then you should come to Osaka if you're in Japan and stuff. Come down here to space station. And right now I'm going to cut. Hey, what's up, faders? Now you're listening to my sexy advertisement. That song is so sexy, that beat is making love to your eardrum. Boom, 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 boom. Aw, shit. Well, I'll tell you what, I suck at beats, and I suck at singing, but if there's one thing I don't suck at, and that's art. So come on down to thespilting.com. Thespilting.com has got all your artistic needs. I've got old work and new work there, and this site is brand new. Same address, though. thespiltink.com. I ain't sexy, but the art is. So come on down to thespilting.com, and if you want commission work, I can do commission work for you. I've done it before, I'll do it again. I'll do it in the future. In fact, I'm doing it in my head right now. Commission work. So come on down to thespilting.com. Speaking of new projects, I just finished the State Series, where I painted all 50 American states in a graffiti style. They're mysterious, and I got every single state there. Michigan, Ohio, Kansas, Kentucky. Shit, some states I didn't even know existed, I painted them. But I got them done. And they're all for sale. $20 a pop, so come on down to thespilting.com. They're all for sale. And I'm in your head with my sexy song. In your ear. Yo, what's up, faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chūō line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me. Well, welcome back to the second half, I guess, of our show and stuff. And I'm still Johnny, and you're still
Matt.
That's right. And we're going to continue with a little bit of this interview and move into some news. Okay, so what if somebody comes to Space Station and they have a board game? Can they play a board game here?
If they bring their own board game, they are certainly welcome to play it. That has never happened. Ever? The bar is quite dark, so that makes it hard to play a board game, though this small room with the Atari in it, I could turn the light on and people could play a board game in there. But like I said, that's never happened. I do have a single analog game in here, right? Everything is digital, but there's one analog game, as in a board game, and that is chess. I have a chess set here. I never tell people I have it, but it's here. In fact, it's right where you're sitting.
Really?
In this storage bench.
So I'm sitting like the bench. Oh, is this a storage bench?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shit.
the bishop you've been feeling the whole time.
Oh my god. I thought that was your hands.
But yeah, so you could play chess here. I don't promote it, but I love chess. So therefore, there's a chess set in here. One could play it. These other video game bars around town and overseas actually do have a lot of board games. There's actually a board game cafe in Kyoto as well called Meeple or something, I don't remember.
Which loosely translates to lame bar.
Yeah, right. Lest we forget. Sorry,
Don't
Nate.
go there.
Sorry, Nate.
Sorry, Nate.
But yeah, nothing in the way of board games. You know what, Johnny? I don't like board games. I mean, I like board games, but this bar's focus is video games.
As it should be. As it should be.
So we don't do the gathering here, though. If customers came to me and wanted to do something, I would certainly accommodate it. But yeah, the focus is video.
Yeah, like, here, buy my beers, get in the fucking closet and play the fucking Elmo shit. Okay, and moving forward, okay, but if somebody shows up and they have no hands?
Well,
they're like, oh no, a video game bar, and they're like this or whatever, and you're like,
well, yeah, if they
just
have
give
no
them a spell and you
hands,
say good luck.
I don't have a kind of thing like that, a controller that you use with your breath.
Yeah.
Sorry to people out there who were hoping for that kind of thing, but I don't have it. But I'll tell you what, I pride myself on the fact that this bar can be enjoyed by non-gamers and people with no arms or hands. You know, it's a bar first and foremost. So you can just enjoy the atmosphere. In fact, I make it clear to customers when they come in that they're not under any obligation to play a game. You can just enjoy the atmosphere, being surrounded by games, as a lot of people like to do. You don't have to play anything. So the person with no hands, I hope he or she could enjoy the bar in that way.
Dude, to be honest and stuff, and that's a really good point. Like, because like when I first came here and stuff, like I was like fucking like really kind of fucked up and shit. And my girl, she doesn't drink all that much, surprisingly enough and stuff. So, but she loves games. So fucking she was playing games from like fucking like for like 5 hours, and I was drinking for 5 hours, and fucking it was like a win-win situation. So fucking I mean that was pretty awesome. And she's like, well, okay, she's drinking like fucking like I think it was ginger ale or cola or something, and I'm just fucking drinking them all back and shit, and I'm fucking trying to play a game. I'm like, ah. So I just started watching her play and shit, and fucking it was a great time, dude. It was great. Like. What time did we leave the last time we were here? 4 o'clock, right? In the morning?
4時
No, even tonight. In the morning. 5 o'clock, yeah. We left this fucking place at like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. We got here at midnight. So 5 hours of her playing fucking games and shit. And I'm just sitting there fucking drinking like, I love this game. Oh man, yeah. That was a good night. That's another reason why this place is so fucking good and shit. Because I mean, like, sometimes girls don't drink in Japan, right? And this is like the best bar to take them to. You're like, hey, you know what? You know, I feel like having a couple of drinks and shit. Do you like games? And what kind of a girl does not like games?
Right.
Bad girls.
Right, bad girls.
Bad girls. What are you gonna do, man? So, okay, if you were going to make your own video game, what kind of a game would you make? Like, let's say, because I mean, you've got every game here, you've got experience. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, I can't even count how many games in this place.
Yeah.
It's like walking to a library and asking a librarian, how many books do you have? And she goes, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to make a game, well, I used to work at a company called Big Huge Games before I moved to Japan, and that was a team of 40 people. They made an RTS called Rise of Nations. Right, RTS, real-time strategy, like StarCraft. But I was on a team of 40, it wasn't my call. If I had to make a game solo,
Yeah.
it would probably be a single-player game. I'm really about the single-player game experience, in spite of the fact that this bar is a very social environment, as a bar should be, and social gaming, 2, 3, 4 player. That's usually the kind of game that's played here. I personally prefer the single-player experience. So if I was to make a game, I'd make a single-player game. Puzzle platformer, like I mentioned, Limbo, Braid, Ib and Ob, another great puzzle platformer. I see at the moment. I personally am really into that genre of puzzle platforming. So I guess if I had a gun to my head and someone said make a game, that is the genre. That's the type of game I'd make.
A puzzle game. That's pretty cool. I was thinking of like making a game called Ex-Husband. Yeah, and like fucking like, alright, I was gonna take like kind of like Grand Theft Auto and Mario Brothers and put them together, and basically it's like it's like about this guy and he's got this girlfriend, right? They're having this nice dinner. All of a sudden the ex-husband pulls up in like a Harley Davidson, and he's like the boss of like a motorcycle gang, and he takes his and like basically he is your girlfriend's ex-husband, and he kidnaps her. You're like, holy shit! And fucking then you're like in like East Detroit. That's where it takes place, and you gotta fight all the gangs to reach the motorcycle gang, right? So you gotta fight like the Mexican gangs, you gotta fight the Bloods, you gotta fight like everybody and shit like that, and then finally you reach your way to the top. Because meth right now is fucking big in Detroit, right? So fucking you make your way all the way up to fucking like the motorcycle gang, and then you meet his name, and then like the guy's got a real fucking like motorcycle name. It's like his name is like Cooter. So you gotta make your way fighting everybody to fight Cooter, which is the ex-husband. And the name of the game is called Ex-Husband. Pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah. Kickstarted? Maybe?
Well, fucking, I don't know. Fucking take that away and give me credit. Buy me a couple of beers and shit. What do you think? That's pretty cool, right?
I like it. It's like Scott Pilgrim-esque.
Could be worse, could be better. Alright. Okay, what is your opinion on like games like alright, the original games is like Pong and Pac-Man and fucking Donkey Kong and shit like that. Like, I think Donkey Kong is kind of cool because like, I mean, for Donkey Kong you're like Mario, right? And you're like, oh my god, somebody took my girlfriend. It's what was Donkey Kong was a what's a gorilla or something? He was like a gorilla.
Is a gorilla or
yeah, you're like,
is an ape a gorilla? Is an ape a gorilla?
I don't know, man.
If an ape's a gorilla, then he's a gorilla.
Okay, well, anyway, so he took my fucking, he's gonna fucking throw hammers and shit at fucking barrels, which doesn't make sense because well, how come a monkey would have like a barrel and shit like that? Well, anyway.
And if it's full of beer, that's a big waste, right?
I know, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Every
What's
time
in
he
those
fucking,
barrels?
yeah, right? Like if you hit the barrel and shit, it's full of beer, should he get like more power?
Up to a certain point.
You know? But like all these games are fucking like they have like some kind of like adjust to them, like justice, right? But what about Pac-Man?
Yes.
I think Pac-Man's kind of fucked up because Pac-Man is like this guy, right? He's born and then all of a sudden he's got to fight like ghosts, like demons and shit like that. And like as soon as he kills all the demons, they come back and they're faster and they're more hardcore and they want to kill him. And he kills all those demons again and they come back and they're faster and harder and they want to kill him. It's like basically as soon as you play the game Pac-Man, you're doomed. Because you know eventually you're gonna die.
Right.
Nobody fucking beats Pac-Man. Who beats Pac-Man?
Well, yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting point.
So like the thing is like, is Pac-Man like kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like the Running Man or something? Like what if there's a backstory to Pac-Man? Like basically you're like this bad guy in the streets and shit, fucking selling crack and stuff. You go to jail and all of a sudden like fucking the judge's like bum bum bum. We're gonna make you Pac-Man. He becomes Pac-Man. He's like no, and he's like running away from ghosts. And he's gotta kill them and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty profound. Of course, Smash TV is the game that most resembles Running Man.
Smash
Have you
TV?
played that one? Smash
No,
TV.
is that
Yeah.
a new one?
What's that?
Is it a new game?
No, very old. You know, big money, big prizes. I love it. It resembles the Running Man. Smash TV. Check it out. I recommend it.
Awesome,
Yes.
dude. Okay, alright, well that answers all of my video game questions. Now let's see. Okay. Now I got questions for you. Okay.
Alright. I got answers, baby.
If you could have sex with any game princess, which one would it be?
Gosh, talk about being put on the spot.
Put on the spot!
Oh my gosh. If I could have sex with any video game princess, who would it be?
Yeah, what would it be? And you get the Zelda princess, you got the Mario princess, you got the Donkey Kong princess. They all kind of look similar.
We're getting so many princesses.
Triplets.
Have I fancied a video game princess ever? Like, does someone stand out? Of course the go-to ones are Zelda and Peach, but I'm sure there's... I don't know, man. Well, like not a princess necessarily, and I don't know. An emotional connection can be had with that game Ico or Eco, however you pronounce it. I don't know how old that girl's supposed to be in that game, Ico or Eco,
yeah,
whatever you call it. And she's not even a princess. Well, actually, she's a princess.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. No, I've never. If I had to, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay.
Princess.
Oh yeah.
Disney princess. I couldn't help you with that either.
Totally safe.
Do you have an answer for that? If you had to go with Pocahontas.
Hot shit, dude. Like, I mean, she was scandalous.
Did you feel the colors of the wind? Is that what she says?
Well, wait, I wasn't tripping or anything like, was she just like, eat this mushroom.
She had
it's an
peyote.
It's an Indian thing, it's not, can you feel the colors of the wind? Guys, I can see them. Okay, so
yes, next.
Mario versus Zelda in a street fight. Who the fuck would win?
Well, since they're Smash Brothers exists, so sometimes Mario wins in a fight against Princess Zelda, sometimes Princess Zelda wins against Mario. It all depends on who's controlling either of them, to be technical. But, if there wasn't a player controlling them, I'm sure Mario would beat Princess Zelda.
Awesome. Well, I think Mario would probably win because he's got all of this Italian like buddies like, hold on a second, I'm gonna call my brother Vinny. Vinny. Hey Mario, what's happening? I'm in trouble. I'm having a problem with the Zelda. Ah, the Zelda. Oh, those Irish, huh? No, I think it's Italian.
Right, yeah, you're right.
You call us buddies. Okay. So what about the ultimate video game villain? The ultimate villain. Who could that be?
Who could that be? I have a feeling you have an answer. I'm drawing blanks, so what do you got?
I was gonna say Koopa. Again, Koopa's kind of a pussy. Everybody be Koopa in fucking Mario Super Mario Bros. 3. Unless they're using the Game Glove. The Game Glove, you couldn't beat shit with that. The Game Glove, the ultimate money throwaway.
There's some pretty nefarious villains out there, right? I just don't know off the top of my head, but what's Koopa or Bowser?
Yeah.
What crimes is he committing? I mean, he's kidnapping the princess, which is pretty severe.
Yeah, you kidnapping somebody and shit?
Right?
That's fucked up. You
For what
kidnapping
purpose? We don't even know. We can only assume and write fan fiction about it, but we don't really know. And
wait a second. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yes.
He was the bad guy.
I never thought of that. Okay.
Well, he was like a rapist, right?
In that game.
Maybe. He's like, I'm gonna beat you and then I'm gonna rape you.
Back then, I don't know.
No, back then he was an American hero.
Yes, and then he became other things, such that they removed him from the game. And now subsequent versions of Punch-Out didn't have him in it.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Well, they put in Mr. T?
That would have been nice, but no, it wasn't Mr. T. Mr. T didn't even have his own game. Was there an A-Team game for Nintendo? I don't even know.
Well, I was gonna say A-Team. I was gonna say Rocky.
Right.
Yeah.
There's not even a Rocky game for the NES.
What the fuck? How come
There's a Rambo game. There's a Rambo, but not Rocky.
No. Rambo was with Sega.
No, there's a NES Rambo game.
Shut up. Are you
Yep.
serious? I didn't know
Yep.
Rambo had a Sega, or Sega had a Rambo game. Because I had Sega. when
Oh
I
yeah,
was
that's
little.
right. That was Rambo 3.
Yeah.
Rambo 3 for the Sega Genesis. That's correct. But
Yeah.
the NES also had a Rambo game.
No shit.
It did.
That's great. Oh, recently
We'll
I saw
read about it in the comments if I'm wrong.
Oh man,
But no,
probably.
I'm right.
Dude, recently I saw like all 3 Rambo movies. Actually, there's 4, but I didn't see the 4th one and shit and stuff. Dude, it's weird. Every time you see a Rambo movie, it's like Sylvester Stallone times 12 years. Like 22, 35, and then like 48, and then like 67. It's fucking crazy. My
They're
man.
making a new one, right? A new Rambo.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes,
Really?
they are making a new Rambo.
Is he in a wheelchair in
A
the
little
fucking
birdie
like,
talking.
jungle? He's like, God damn it, I'm gonna kill
He's been in the
somebody.
Expendables.
He still has that 5-mile stare, whatever you call it.
He does. He does.
He's the one that invented it. Fucking people that came back from Vietnam, be like, hey everybody! Oh wait, they said Rambo, they're like, oh shit. Nah, I shouldn't say that, my uncle's went to fucking Nam.
Was
Okay.
your Green Beret?
Huh?
Was your uncle a Green Beret?
I don't know, but the story
Is
is
that what Rambo was, I think?
yeah, well I don't know, Rambo, fucking... Well, alright, let's talk about Rambo for a second, dude. This is bullshit. Okay, think about this. Rambo's a fucking special trained guy.
Right.
He goes to fucking Nam and he fucking kills all these people. He comes back and shit, and all of a sudden the military's like, alright, you're free, go do your shit. And all of a sudden he goes to jail once and he fucking does a little bit of crazy shit. All of a sudden the military's like, whoa, we gotta fucking put a lid on this shit. But then so they send all these military people there to fucking stop him and shit. The guy was that much of a lethal weapon, no pun intended. Oh, yeah, that's a fucking good pun. I gotta take that one, yeah. If he's such a lethal weapon, walking around and shit, shouldn't the military, like, fucking keep him? Or fucking use him for other things?
Like a retainer?
Yeah, or fucking like
Army
we're gonna pay you
reserves.
$1 million to go in and kill Saddam Hussein, right?
I hope those issues are addressed.
Or Gorbachev back then. We need you to kill Gorbachev. I mean, it was the 80s. Gorbachev was like, what is this red dot on my shoulder? I can't get it off. I'm
Oh, dear.
We're not going there. We love Russia. We got a lot of listeners from Russia.
They made Tetris.
Oh shit, they did. Fucking knowledge. Okay, moving forward. Okay, alright. My last question, and this is probably my most important question.
Alright.
Has anybody in the world ever beaten the game by Nintendo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Right. Good question, Johnny.
Yes.
Well, if they've beaten it somewhere in the world, it wasn't at this bar because I don't have that game here. I have the sequel, which is far easier. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. That's a cakewalk compared to the original. So I have a feeling someone out there has beaten that game, yes, but it wasn't you.
Dude, that game was the most impossible game. Dude, like, I love Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. I used to buy the movies and games. Oh, this game is fucking sick, by the way. I want to play this game after the show. But fucking like, oh man, dude, I can never fucking beat like the water level. It was the most impossible level ever.
It's infamous, that level. The bomb diffusing level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. That was fucking horrible. Horrible. That's why I'm such an alcoholic now. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, faders, is this is not like an official show or anything like that. This is kind of like a supplement.
Really? That's an insult.
No, it's not.
Not an official show. You should say Gaiden. It's defeated Gaiden.
No, it's kind of like an ad hoc or something. Like this is like a supplement and stuff like this. It's not like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 and shit like this. This is like the supplement show.
I was told this was an episode.
No.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
This goes at the end of another show.
Ah!
So it's like it's an episode, but it's at the end of another because we don't have all the equipment and stuff like that and stuff, and there's not like 2 of us and stuff like that together.
Oh, I see.
So
Whose fault is that? Maddie B's fault. I'm Maddie B too, by the way. No one's ever called me that.
It's
My
my
name is
fault.
Matt Block, so in a pinch, I could be Maddie B.
Holy shit! This is an episode! Holy shit! Okay, so this is gonna be 223. No, 224. Fucking shit, Kazu. You motherfucker. Okay. This is my old friend from college. Alright.
He's here.
Give me a second. We're gonna do this shit. We'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Alright. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the news and shit. Okay. What we have here is we have 2 stories. The first story is...
Yes.
Alright, which one? Do you want to do the cop or do you want to do the American arrested?
Are we doing both?
Oh,
we have to choose one.
We should probably choose one.
Alright,
I don't think we have time for both.
Gotcha. Let's go with the assault.
The American assault?
Yes, I would like that.
Oh man, so not one rape, another one. They're both dirty. Okay.
It was very fertile, but let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Ōsaka-shi. Alright, here we go. American arrested for assaulting 2 people on train in Yokosuka, Tokyo. February 19th. Police in Kanagawa Prefecture said Wednesday they've arrested a 33-year-old American who assaulted 2 passengers on a train in Yokosuka. According to police, the incident occurred inside a stopped train at a station at around 11:30 p.m. Perfect time to get fucking wasted and cause some shit. On January 12th, TV Asahi reported that the suspect, Daryl Raymond Shepard. See, the thing is with like a 3-name person, like a person that's a first, middle, last name, that just means trouble. Think about this, John Wayne Gacy.
Is that a red flag for you?
Red flag, dude. Oh, red flag, definitely. Okay, here we go. Fucking asshole, Daryl Raymond Shepard bashed a 29-year-old male passenger in the face, causing several broken bones and requiring the victim to spend 1 month in a hospital. After 21-year-old American serviceman, America, fuck yeah, who witnessed the attack, attempted to restrain Shepard, was pushed onto the platform and knocked out. Police said Shepard, who dropped his cell phone. See, listen, if you're gonna fucking try to rape a girl on a train, don't drop your cell phone. I mean, that's just rookie move. All right. Nobody's laughing. No, it's true. Don't fucking drop your cell phone. And don't fucking try to rape anybody. Alright, dropped his cell phone at the scene of the crime, was also on Interpol's most wanted list for aggravated sexual assault in the United States and is likely to be extradited back to the United States. Police said they're baffled and have begun an investigation to how Shepard has entered Japan. What the fuck do you think about this, dude? You got a fucking guy that's a rapist, like a child rapist, a pervert and shit in the States. He's going to jail, but somehow he eludes fucking like cops and comes to Japan. How the fuck does this happen?
Right, how did that happen? But that's one issue, certainly, but this case has nothing to do with that, right? It was an assault
Oh, yeah.
on a train.
Okay, well this case here in Japan is basically like, what's an assault? You know, it's like
Exactly, I mean, we have no idea who even started it, you know? Like,
I don't think this guy's the good guy.
yeah, I don't know who, maybe they're all bad guys, but it's, how did this altercation even happen? I have no idea.
I'm assuming
Need more information.
Oh, okay, true that. Need more information, but I'm assuming this guy's some kind of like convicted rapist and shit. And fucking like he's going to jail, whatever in the States. He fucking jumps out of the fucking like country. So like comes to Japan. By the way, why did he come to Japan? Cambodia is like the newest sex spot. So fucking why did he come to Japan? Japan's fucking expensive too.
Maybe he likes anime.
He's like, God, I love Mario! Or the princess. So, fucking he comes here and shit like that and stuff. He's on the train. What do you do on the train to cause a fight? You fucking harass a girl, right? So She's probably,
Yeah.
and he's a sex offender, right?
Usually a girl involved.
So he's harassing a girl. Some guy's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Don't harass this girl. Guy punches the guy in the face. Another American GI guy's like, what the fuck are you doing? Pulls the guy in a fucking like headlock, and the guy's a fucking big guy and shit. Fucking throws him out the fucking like door and shit with the doors open and shit like that. And then I guess cops come in and fucking arrest this guy.
Right. Right.
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I mean, the other party was Japanese,
imagination.
right?
Huh?
The other party involved was Japanese.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah. The guy that got punched in the face and tried to stop him first was Japanese,
Right, so-
and then when the American,
Who knows?
the first guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
who knows? I mean,
Doesn't matter what happened, matters when guys involved.
Well, I don't know. This guy's a fucking convicted rapist and shit in the States or something.
Really?
Well, he's
but
on,
still
he's
got
on,
in.
but he's on Japan. How the fuck can you get into Japan and shit? Like fucking like when I come to Japan, I gotta get both my fingerprints taken. I gotta get my picture taken and shit. And then sometimes they fucking pull me in a room. They ask me all these questions and shit. What the fuck, dude? How can they? Oh, maybe he look like. Oh my god, he's one of these nerdy guys. He's all quite like, hi, how are you? I'm cool. Da da da. He comes in, and he's like, shh, all right, time to fucking party, right?
Likely scenario.
Likely scenario. Shit. Alright, well, anyway, this guy is definitely going to jail. But I think this guy should go to jail first in Japan for like 5 years. Because, because if he goes to the States, he's just going to get fucking killed on the first day. He comes into American prison and shit, they're like, oh, pedophile, you're done. They fucking like cut off his head or some shit. Dude, fucking like guys who touch kids, guys who are rapists in Japan and in America get fucking killed and fucked up very quickly. Well, Michael Jackson didn't make it to prison. But the thing is this. If he's in Japan, Japanese prisons are really fucking hardcore for a different reason. You don't get fucked up by the gangs and shit. You wake up you're fucking like for like 15 to 20 hours a day, you're folding boxes. And then they let you on site for 30 minutes and shit, and you walk around in a circle. Ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi. No.
Like the cows in combat.
No, well, yeah, but really.
Walk around.
I've been doing this show for fucking ages. I know how prison is. Just by fucking like reading and shit like that. So fucking, you walk around for fucking 30 minutes and shit, and they bring you back in prison, then you fold boxes. Then you fold the box, pass it. Well, it's like fucking factory work and shit like that, because you don't get paid for it. And then after that, you sleep for fucking like what, 4 to 5, 6 hours and shit. You do that every day for fucking 6 years. Then he goes to American prison. Then the fucking prisoners kill him. Yeah, right? Because I mean, you should get tortured before he fucking gets killed, right? I mean, the guy's a fucking pedophile. Fuck him, right?
Bill Cosby?
Okay, he's a
We can't say that about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's kind of in the gray right now.
I just find it interesting that what he's being accused of, or his crime in Japan, has nothing to do with that.
What, Bill Cosby?
Has nothing to do with Bill Cosby first, and second, nothing to do with pedophilia, right? It has to do with an assault in a train.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
But the thing is, like he's being assaulted. He's getting charged for the assault on the train. And then all of a sudden, then he's got to go to fucking like the States to fucking be charged for all that fucking like prison shit.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
If he had sex with an underage girl on a train, that would be interesting.
But what is underage in Japan?
But maybe he did.
I don't know, what is the legal age, Marcus?
Depends on what city you're in.
Really?
Prefecture city.
It's a
depends.
prefectural thing? Are we in the... Oh, never mind.
No, I mean, in Himae it's 13 or 14.
Right, don't get yourself
Right,
a
I think
camera,
it's
okay?
14.
Don't get yourself a camera. 14?
I'm a junior high school teacher.
Ageofconsent.com, I don't
Oh.
know. Look it up. I have no idea. I would never look at that
I'm
site.
just talking
I would
about...
never. I'm fucking married and shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, fuck,
We're
man.
not good at
On that note, I think the bar's gonna fucking look like. I think she's giving out a hand over here and shit. So I'm like, all right, let's fucking fire this up and shit, dude. Matt, thank you so much for being on the show.
I'm just
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pleasure fucking having you here and shit like that. All right, Faders.
Pleasure having you here. Thank
No.
you.
Oh, it's fucking. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Come on,
after the
Matt.
show. We're gonna play some games.
Poke your bar.
Oh, plug my bar. Yes.
Oh, I think you said the F word.
said
I was
plug
like,
my bar.
Your bar.
I said
I
poke your
don't know.
bar.
Alright, I'll plug the bar. Space
I mean,
Station
plug
is the
the
name of the
bar.
bar.
I didn't... Yeah, I fucked that up.
When you're in Osaka, you know what they say about Osaka. I love Osaka, but there's an expression about Osaka that I don't necessarily subscribe to.
Okay, so what time will you be home?
But the expression is Osaka because
Okay,
Kyoto
so
doesn't
we
have an
will
airport.
get to Minami.
I don't like that
Where's
so
your
much. But
bicycle?
I like
people
it.
end up in Osaka. I mean, I love them.
Okay.
I love Kyoto too. In fact, when people ask me, when tourists come by and they ask me, what do you want to do? I have far more recommendations for Kyoto than Osaka. When it comes to Osaka, I can only recommend bars.
You're like,
But
my
anyway.
place!
Right, mine especially.
I got Mario!
Right, Mario's there. But anyway,
Drink up.
drink up.
Bottoms up.
Drink up. So, faders, if you come to Japan, definitely come to Tokyo. And when you come to Japan, definitely come to Osaka. When you come to Osaka, there's only one place to go. Space Station. This place is right here. It's open at 8 o'clock at night, every night of the week.
Every day, 365 days a year.
365 days of beer, and a beer, fucking, how much does a beer cost?
500 yen.
Fucking cheap. How much does it cost to play a game?
0 yen.
Fuck yeah, and he's got fucking every game here and shit, so come on down to Space Station when you come to fucking Osaka, dude. And you better come to Osaka when you come to Japan. Hell yeah, faders. Catch you on the next side, and peace.